Hey guys, welcome back again to Tales of Berseria. When we last left off, we were basically going and investigating about the whole cure of the Corsair Scourge. Seems to be an illness that's very lethal towards humans, and if it's not treated, we might end up losing not only Eleanor, but even Laphicet. So we venture off into the woods, seeming that it looks like they didn't have any medicine in stock. So, and it seems to be a blockade in the woods of some sort of demon, which is basically nullifying the transport of this medicine. Soon we found out that this demon was actually being held captive by the Abbey. I don't know, seems a bit skeptical to why it's been, locked in there in the first place. So when we dealt with the demon, we actually pick up the actual flower. So now we have mainly the main component, and most likely bring back to the actual florist to actually make the medicine for us. And that's what we actually are going to do right now. It seems that we have a warp to go back, so might as well go and do that. And we're back once here. Why did it not open this chest before? Ah, it was from the other way. Duh. Makes sense. Okay. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so, seems I can't go back through here. Makes sense. I think we're going the right way. Like, I like the warp how it just, puts me here. It's like, oh, okay. Gonna skip through the enemies. For now, I'm not gonna be basically going through farming and that kind of stuff.
That bug!
Oh.
It looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible! A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
Oh my god, these two.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs? Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different!
These two.
So, what will you name it? I think Rhinostagros for now.
A bit of both. Laphicet goes his own way. Alright. Let's go over head back. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really necessarily need to farm as much. I could definitely cope with some of the enemies. Is it the code red demons? Because, they're like type of mini bosses. And even though I would like to level up it just a bit, I think I'm just coping with it for now. I've done like the grand majority, so I really have no problem right now.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
Nope.
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor? Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Well, poo. How dull. Whew.
Alright. I mean, you could just give it a little bit to laugh. You said maybe just to try. Maybe he can cope with it. If he can cope with it, then you have an easy exit. But I doubt that would happen. So yeah, I've been really interrupted. Yeah. So for now, I don't specifically need to farm as much. Until I definitely like say, okay, past this point, I can't go through it. So I have to literally just level up as much as I can.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Huh?
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
And here we are to mess it even more.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
I guess it's just trying to make the strategy of in order to fool your foe, you have to fool your allies. So I'm pretty sure they're pulling up that tactic to not tell absolutely everybody in the Abbey. Just only to a few, some maybe, or not even tell hardly anybody. Who knows? After all, they kind of suck at it because we already kind of know that she's gonna basically backstab us. But the thing is, they don't know that in the end, we're just gonna be one happy family, and Eleanor won't betray us in the end. Or maybe that's what I assume that's what's gonna happen. Let's ping up some of the spirits here because the more the merrier. So far we're doing great on the spirits. What are we gonna come across? You must be the
Hey, how goes it?
Zavid!
Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifrit. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
Is that a Persona 3 reference?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
Was that a Persona 3 reference? It would be funny though. Damn it. Me dodging some of the enemies here. Should be careful. Alright, let's save right here. So be very careful. What's going on here? I'm pretty sure they don't know.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
It's an evoker,
The sound
Laffy
of
said.
It seemed to belong to Ifrid.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifrid brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifrid. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifrid had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifrid.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
It would be our best bet. But first, why don't we go and visit the inn? Seems that we don't have any new. So I'm starting to get okay. It doesn't have the exclamation on top of it, so that's when you know that that's what happens. Okay. I'll be back. I'll let you know if I find any new medicine. Thank you and good luck. I just don't understand those exorcists. They send all their men to Warg Forest or Lothringen or any other place nobody lives. Aren't they supposed to be here to protect us? Doesn't make any sense. Is there any new dialogue around here? Today, I'm going to catch the king of the pond, and we need the sushi toad. Good luck with that. Hope it's not a hard catch. Did you really collect his Solitomo from Warg Forest? Let's get one thing clear. I tried to stop you. You broke the rules all on your own. I don't want any trouble out of this. Well, now I'm gonna tell. You're on it. Do you have anything? Oh, they do. They do. Calcite. Fluorusic. Alright. Fluoric Talisman. What else? Let me buy some of these. Where is Ventite? Right. We're not even sure what era Lothringen was built in, are we? As far as I know, the tower was buried until Lord Melchior dug it up with some Malachim. I heard there was a whole mass of Malachim hibernating underground. Is that true? Don't know, but if you told me those sullen creatures came from under the earth, I'd believe you. Right. We're on here. Oh, look, a horsey. Could we take it with us? If we had horses, we could have a really good travels. Wow, you've beaten 2 co-reds. Ain't that quite nice from your part? So there's a frenzied wolf at the north. Maybe could just go and check that. But I believe that's what we're gonna go through there either way. Judging what's going on with Eisen.
Look! A frog!
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
There's a frog on top of a frog on top of a frog.
Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea. Magilu?
What was that?
Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope. I guess that one is about... rooting for a frog? That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win? Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
My god, Magilu. You with your gambling. Right, let's see. Seem that have a lot of people here. Burdock Plateau is north through the fens of Nog. Laban Tunnel runs underneath the plateau and stretches all the way to Vortingen. Right you are. And Vortingen straddles the strait between North Gand and West Gand. Yeah, but according to one scholar, West Gand is slowly drifting northward. That means that one day it'll run into North Gand and they'll become one joined land. Wow. That means there will be no reason to have built Vortingen. Shouldn't you tell the Abbey about this? Save here now that we added. The sea is a storehouse with an endless stock. If you're hungry, look for a ship. I don't care for all those little bones you find in fish, though. It can be a pain sometimes. The demons have been committing terrible atrocities. I know there's little I can do on my own, but I want to do something to stop them. I got you covered. I'll enhance your weapons until you can hardly recognize them. What about me? I need them too. You telling me you're doing that for free? Do you have anything? Any new thing? No. Oh, we have points. We can buy something. Maybe a hat. Let's go buy a hat.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Aizen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Lavi's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Aifread's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Aizen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The
Damn,
captain?
sassy.
Why else would Aizen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Aifread?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Come on, take it. And she fainted.
Now, about where Aizen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Aizen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Off we go in search of Aizen. You obviously save. Let's head over there. We don't want to lose Aizen. Actually, wait. Oh, we have a new dialogue. Let's see. So yeah, everything seems correct. We don't want to change anything here.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Magulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from...
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Well, it was her dose, so she had to take it. Oh, let me just check. Maybe there's now another topic. No, there's not. But we have a topic. An illogical bunch.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well,
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
none of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you
called it-
forgetting someone?
It's called determination.
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
We're indeed an odd bunch.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Here's the shop. Right. Loringen Tower is an old ruin north of the fens of Nog, on the west side of Burnek Plateau. Now the Abbey controls the place. I won't let anyone near it. Trespassers are dealt with harshly. The one was purely guarded with guards.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
She does have a point. Now let's see what happens now. Will we will we face Zavid again, or maybe Melchior? Will we sense his power? Who knows? Maybe both. I mean, having transformation arms, like power up. Like you have eyes, like maybe he's evolved. Maybe he doesn't have his curse anymore. That would actually be awesome, you know. For once, an arc that basically Aizen's curse is no longer. I thought that would happen actually. I guess his curse is part of what the group is, who they are.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Aizen and Zavid can't work together to find Aifread.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Oh, we have a cat's chest. Bit more expensive. Can you give me anything? Seriously? At least I'm setting you free, but like, where's the stuff? What is this? We have an expedition done. When, lose, and when.
Quitting is a sick.
Unyielding. Fake food. Then we're down to two things that we need to go here before we head on to Canonon Island? Burdick Plateau. Oh, there's the boss. As well. Excuse me, what? Wait.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magilo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Alright, let's go to the chest over here and interact with this Code Red Demon. Look out. So a quick save once again. And here we are.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Backtrack too much. No. Laffy. Don't do anything. I think we're gonna have to restart the time. One attack just.
how could I be so weak?
Damn it. We can do that again. We can do that again. I believe in myself.
I don't think we have a chance.
You don't believe we have a chance?
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Take this guy. Like the other. One whip. One whip. Tornado shot. These are my fire here. Tornado shot. Here, Tilly. You broke me. Here's your justice. Fight in order. Where's your wit?
refuse to fall here.
Alright. For each successful hit during a mystic potion. Ooh. So another boss defeated. So that was a little bit better. Isn't that a little bit better there? Obviously quick saving now. I don't want to have to... In just any case I die again, I may absolutely end up losing. I have to basically redo that fight. I think if I know what to do to attack and do certain combos, I really have no problem with going up against those bosses. And it seems just that let alone the AI knows how to handle on their own. Though obviously maybe later down the line I can focus on leveling up the characters. That's what I'll most likely end up doing. Eisen, you demolished.
Eisen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifreed card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifreed, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Oh my god. Are we having a one-on-one fight here?
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
No matter. So this place actually could be used as a hot spring episode. Drop earring. Let's take a look, alright, shall we? Got the hat. And we got the both of them. That actually could be used for modular here. Actually, let me check now that I add it. There we go. No wait. All boots are done. I thought I can give the furry boots. Right. Seems that yeah. Alright, we have nothing else to go. We'll move on forward.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Moloch arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Brother, not a killer.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Nobody understands each other. Let's see. Do we have around here any hidden stuff around here? I see a golden chest.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
You do have your own concerns as well. Climb down there. Aha! Maybe not. How can I go down to that chest? There must be another way in. Try these things.
Are we ready for this?
No, wait. Double.
Not bad.
You too.
You have a new art. For Eleanor. Let's see. Maelstrom. So I try to keep like one each because it seems that the time uses it kind of like improves. So it's just kind of have like a variety of, well, for example here, amount of times I use like that one. I'm gonna look up what type of combination. This is velvet, so now there's a good bunch. Chill out.
Hey, is everyone all right?
2 more arts. We get a lot of stuff here. So equipment we've done 2. So we're doing the battle garment. Or see, we now go to Magilu, which has Atmos Glade. This is already here. And Lighthouse, which I think is already applied as well. No. Might as well put that here. Ah, I see secrets.
Aizen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Ifrit, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Ifrit wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Ifrit? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Though, is he that giving? Like, would he give it back? Let's see. It already gives us to go up to the north. Oh! No. Oh, wait! We're back to, that's Vortigern. Wait, so we're all the way back here? I was kind of picturing now just like gone into it. It's like, wait, we're back here. I feel like an idiot. Maybe I haven't really looked at the actual world map. Okay, kind of makes sense now. Right here. So we just kind of went to a full circle? Is that what's going on? So that's the new place we're going. Let's try to see what else. So, I'm pretty sure there's more because I could definitely see more land. Alright, let's jump down because this thing. I think you can jump down. There we go. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna go to the right. Garnish pink. Is the game gonna block me off now? Oh, yeah. And let's head to where I guess Avid was going. Oh wow.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Throwing us another demon? Oh, I was about to quick save, but the game already said, like, you want to save now? Or better save now. Loringen, ooh. Interesting place we are in. Very spacious. I mean, you would wonder to leave some space, you know. Could have get like more, I don't know, more stuff onto it, but it's very spacious. I don't know, maybe like storage. Look at this place. It's just literally a tower with nothing in it. What are these exorcists doing? I've got 2 chests, most likely once we go up. I feel like we're gonna face another boss here soon. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Melchior. And I'll be surprised if it would be this soon.
Eisen, when and how did Eifried disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Eifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Eifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Eifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
I mean, at this point, she has to question her actions. Ooh. Sensing where we need to go, I'm actually gonna check around what's here. I can tell you, this is so spacious. Like, I know this is a training ground, but is it really the entire place a training ground? Nice spears, actually. Seriously, look at that. halberd. I'm gonna sense that if we go up, we'll find another chest. We do not have enough. Just gonna go up. I'm telling you, this is so spacious. How we gonna open everything? Simple urban. I gotta say, they do love stairs. Oh my god. I look at this, it's like I want to stop here. Like, I don't want to. So much stairs. I might end up having leg cramps. Now we're down with one cat spirit. God damn it. Alright, let's go and take a look what's in here. So might as well actually quick save. So is that Ifrit? Are we finally meeting Ifrit? Oh, so that's my
Ifrit.
So this is Von Ifrit.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Ah, so that's the trap.
Enough of your tricks!
And you might be? Oh, okay.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I make it a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Oh.
He turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
You question now your methods, Eleanor? This is the...
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Here it comes! Crash through! Crushing weight! Crushing weight!
No escape!
Crushing weight! Crushing weight!
No escape! Hold up!
Crushing weight!
You have a hard time hitting me, do you? Damn it, damn it.
How very unlike me.
I don't have any heals, do I? Nope.
The wind slice them! Air thrust!
Ooh, nice.
Smash them! How's that? Pressure! How's that? Pressure! How's that? Smash them! No match! How's that? No escape! Not good. Smash them! Up! Up! Blade of wind! Slice them! Air thrust! Pressure! How's that? Pull out! Smash them! No legs! Up! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! This is the Reaper Tower.
Leave it to me.
Pressure! How's that? Forget the pain and move! Smash them! Smash them!
There we go.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that? What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
Did he copy?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Alright, Moonlight Cyclone, form 4 Cyclone Dart, Whirling Top. Right ability to trigger random poison related skills. Then we have our expedition done. Getting the nitty gritty stuff here.
Scout ship setting.
Still waiting. Okay, so we have equipment done. Amber Talisman. So the other one here is the Flora Talisman. Amber earrings are done, so I have numerous amount of earrings for me to give her. So I'll go do that. Void Ring, that's done. To the Void Ring, okay, that's Fire Ring's done. Earth Ring would be next. Fast, there we go. Okay, that's pretty much it. Pretty much level 21! look at that. Alright, so Whirling Top. Actually, she had a Moonlight Cycle. Try to see which one. Let's see which one is new or which one is not, but it seems to be. Oh my god. That is so many. Let's see. Seems that she's the one who has the most. Yeah. Alright, Eleanor. Curious George already applied. Fourth form. What if I just apply one set? Completely all that. I think that's pretty much it. Let's see what's around here. I can see some
Where the hell
plants.
did they go? Find them. They can't have gotten far.
They might have gone on top. I don't know, just witnessed that the Abbey just used some demon blind magic. I go to suggest this up top. Right. Down below. Is it outside? Right? Yeah, I need to go down.
Damn, he's sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Oh, he's an ex.
You were once their slave?
Yeah. My mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard! Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know.
Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Ifrid only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Ifrid. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Ifrid's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrid, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Aizen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Melchior's illusions.
Oh, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
That was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Wow, that was that was something. At least we get to know how Ifrid completely looks like. I expected more of a big toned. I don't know. I maybe was expected a whole lot more from Ifrid.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
You're just curious, that's all. Go with the umbrella. I think that that's like, yeah. Aizen may say like he hasn't got a brother, but maybe he has a sister.
Laphicet? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Aizen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know.
I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh. What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicette's first crush, if you must know.
Oh.
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
The umbrella girl. That illusion made Aizen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild, and she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside.
How about we ask
maybe
him?
She was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were
God,
children.
everybody making
but
up
they
stories.
only realized their true feelings
Nah, she's
after
just
they
my
had been
sister.
married to someone else.
Is this their idea of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicette.
Right.
Rokro's best advice. Just be careful. I'm very curious myself, but I think my solution is, why don't we ask him? Maybe we know if it is a touchy subject, or maybe he's willingly open to basically open up the subject. We won't know until he tells us. After all, he's the one who should tell us. Let's go this way. More cat spirits. Gotta regain what I lost. I had hundreds. Now I'm back to ones. It's interesting. We can actually know a little bit more. And again, I know I keep bringing it up, but it's literally like my biggest thing. It's like Eleanor. For some reason, I'm very drawn with Eleanor, and I feel like, where does she go? Like, because Pippa is starting to know the truth, and I wonder if how long would it take for her to realize that what she's doing and who she's working for isn't as good as we think. So I'm just kind of thinking, like, how far can she go and accept all this? Like, I know that, you know, Velvet's group isn't as, you know, good in a particular sense, but so far so good. Velvet's group can justify their means. Like, Velvet just wants revenge, even if it's killing those, you know, that it's in her way. Rokro just wants to fight off his brother. I guess maybe just basically finishing off and to say that, you know, I'm not weak. Trying to say something. Magilu is the one that I have no idea, and I think down the line we should discover more. Maybe just be her being herself. Aizen's just trying to get his captain back, so that one's like, for me, is like, okay, I kind of see that. And Laphicette, he's basically just, I guess, living, trying to learn how to live. After all, he woken up and has his own conscience. So again, so I'm just trying to see, is like, does Eleanor really gonna accept what the Abbey's doing? Because I feel like the Abbey's doing far worse what the Velvet's group is doing. And I feel the Velvet's group is just doing more of a favor to society than actually, you know, being the baddies. It looks like the Corsair scourge has lifted. I'm glad to be a service, but if the Abbey finds out about this, it'll do me no good. Now get going before they see you here. I just heard the most frightening news. Loringen suffered an attack by demons. Lord Melchior was there, but the culprits still escape. Wait, does that mean there are demons out there more powerful than the Exorcist Legate? Surely the Shepherdorius can overcome them. Surely, right? Who knows? And I gotta say, wow, the news does spread that fast. The cage was broken and the wanted Malak got away. Such fate won't be tolerated. According to reports by the exorcists present, both incidents were caused by the same group of demons. We must suggest that the full might of the Abbey be used to eliminate them. Stealing just a bunch of things around, I'll leave it alone.
Now what are we gonna do? What's wrong?
This dog came up with a book in its mouth. Here, take a look.
Huh. It looks pretty old. I've never seen this kind of writing before.
It's not ancient Avarost, that's for sure. Part of it looks like a chronology, so maybe it's a history book?
If I were to guess, I'd say they're Meliodacian characters, which would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too. Someone must have been studying it. If it's research material, that might make it Videl's book. Videl? Who's that? He's a weird kid who's way into studying history. He lives at the inn.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him for us? We were told not to get too close to him, so...
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Ooh, so we have a little side quest here. We want to deliver a book, but our mom will worry. Can you tell Videl we said sorry? Videl is the innkeeper's kid. He's so smart. He's practically a genius. Alright. Beating that boss. Thank you. Any more that I missed? No. Wow, we're doing quite a filled job here. Crap, I dropped 10 gil in the pond. Forget it, Dad. You'll find 10 gil somewhere else. No, 10 gil is 10 gil. If you were to, if you were to give 10 gil to every single person around the whole globe, you'll be rich. Oh, we have a cutscene.
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
Are you Videl? Is this yours?
My book! Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodacian script?
You recognize Meliodacian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, really.
Speaking to yourself.
When I grow
I'm surprised
up, I want to
someone
be an
like you would read
adventurer
that.
who travels the world and explores lots of ruins. So to make sure I'm ready for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I know!
Look at those two, all worked up over an old book.
My little brother was just like that too. Laffy and our brother used to.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
Oh. You're sure willingly. Thank you.
Videl, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Uh-huh.
He will be very disappointed if you work with demons. Right.
Thanks for your help, Videl.
Videl, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
Tell me,
really
but you
nice
hand
of
over
you,
a piece of
Videl,
paper.
But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course. What are friends for?
Damn. Adorable Laffy. Making his new friend.
The Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodosian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Videl's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes. I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. He might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
I think we can trust Videl.
Laffy used to read books intently like that too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Laffy-set, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
Any new... Oh. So we have a new insight here. I wonder if that would actually affect on... I don't specifically think it would affect on Velvet. I think it will do something else. Like it makes us super powerful. You'll never believe in what... Well, I'm not sure who's talking, but I'm just gonna suggest that the one who's talking is on the right. You'll never believe it. When I was on Burnack Plateau, I spotted a dragon with huge wings flying away. We would be helpless against such a beast. We need to ask Lord Melchior to slay it for us. Longdown dust is an incredible rare mineral. Traces of it appear in the Vester tunnels of Ireland. I've written all about it in the recipe, so please take a look at it. Oh, better save. Well, I think it's a good place to end it off. I think a lot of things has happened in this episode. We already know some more truths and actually new things about Aizen's part as well. It's like each episode we are discovering like each piece of, you know, of every character. Now we know a little bit. Previously we know a little bit about Rockro. Now we're gonna know a little bit more by Aizen. And not only that, seeing how Eleanor's development of knowing the truth of the Abbey slowly grasps onto her. Most likely some hard truths about the Abbey in a sense. Let me just read this last dialogue here. Your husband is a fine man. I envy you. My husband, on the other hand? Oh, I don't know about that. People are gossip. Girls, women, you know, talking about their husbands. So yeah. Apart from all that, I'm kind of excited how now where we are going to head off to. But it looks like the Crystal Scourge is no longer lingering around there. So I guess we're free to travel. And let's see where else it'll take us. Maybe now we get to go to Magilu's friend to read us about this script, this book that we couldn't read. Maybe tell us a bit more about where we're going to be heading next. But that will happen in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.